So this is just a short video on using Google Sites. If you find yourself on the old Google Sites page, just click through to New Google Sites and you'll be met with a blank screen like this. Click on the red plus icon and it will take you straight into a blank Google Sites template that will look like this. You have the option to have a quick tour of the tool, but in this case I'm just going to close this down and skip it. And I'm going to give the site a title. So I'm going to call it Economics, and that will automatically, once I finish it, that will automatically populate the enter site name below. I'm also going to give the page title the same name, so Economics with J&E as well. So Google's new sites uses material design. It's really easy to do. You just double click anywhere and it gives you that little circle. So I just clicked on text. I'm going to start to type any text in here. It will default to normal text to begin with. Below this text, I'm just going to double click again and I'm going to bring in an image. I'm going to search Google for the image, so I'm just going to use a search term which relates to the page. In this case, choice. Choose a photo that I think is going to be right. I very simply click on select. I can then change the size of the picture, and I can also click and drag it to other areas of the page if I want to. Double clicking again to put another text box in. Just a little question prompt for my students here. So that was just showing how you could bring in text and pictures. If you go to the top right, you can change from insert to pages. I'm just going to click on new page, insert first page called scarcity. Just to show you how I did that, I'm just going to do the same thing. Click on add page and then introduce another page, which is going to be called opportunity cost. Just by clicking done, I now have 3 pages on my website. It is possible to create sub-pages by clicking and then dragging pages. You create a sub-page by clicking, dragging, and then dropping it on top of another page. But in this website here, I'm actually just going to leave them as they are. Just by clicking the undo button, I've now got 3 separate pages. I've now clicked on the scarcity page, double click, and I'm going to drop a file in from my Google Drive. So that was just double click, and then clicking on the Google Drive icon. In case that was a bit fast, I'll just show you again. So you find the space on the page, double click and then click the Google Drive icon. And I'm going to just bring in this sheet assignment. And that sheet assignment will now appear very simply. It will embed itself within the web page. Just as a point of note, you can change the size of it, and also it's a live document. If you change any information on the Google Sheet itself, the website will then update live. So it's really good for having interactive content. I'm just going to click on the Insert tab now and look at how easy it is to bring in YouTube video. So I clicked Insert YouTube. I can then search YouTube for a particular video. So I've just typed in Star Wars Economics, and this is a great video. And I can resize the video, and now that is appearing in my website. You can also add collaborators with the same icon as you can in all other Google Drive applications. So clicking on that, I'm then going to just add John Neal, same way as I would in Google Docs. Can add a notification and then a message which will then be sent to the recipient, in this case the new collaborator of this website. Once you're ready for the site to go live, you just click Publish. You can give the site a name and you can choose if it's going to be only open to people in your domain or perhaps visible to anyone on the web.